Welcome back, everybody. My name is Faris. This is my cousin Adam.
Wait, hold on. You could keep going.
Oh, he's emptying his pockets. We're back here today to talk about how the week went and what we're doing for our investment portfolio, our joint investment portfolio. Last week we spoke about how we wanted to sell, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Just a recap on last week. We had three stocks. We had CC Carnival Cruises. We had Switchback Energy
SBE.
SBE. And last but not least, we had HBP, which was the Hutting Building
Project.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were in travel, energy, and
Building materials.
building homes, building materials, whatnot. It did well, mostly because of Switchback Tactical SBE.
Yeah, it did well until it didn't.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about last week. Basically, it was really well. I think we made $40, until it didn't go so well, and then we lost like about 30 to 40. I don't think we lost more than 35, but going to our balance history, let's look at the 1 month. Huh. Okay. So the 1 month option is not available. But this is kind of our curve from last Friday. I wish I could show you a little further back.
What about like year to date?
Here, I'm gonna set custom date range. I'm gonna do from December 1st.
3rd.
December 3rd.
We made this on December 3rd.
That's right. That's value is out of range.
January.
That's right. That's the first month.
Yeah.
We're in the 12th month. Can I pick today?
What did I say? 18?
18. Save.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So so we started with 1,000. That's the very first right here. And it went up to like what? Yeah, 140, 141. And then in the middle of the week,
Everything just tanked.
everything, and I'm talking about all three stocks, just went down. Even though we were diversified, nothing could really save us. So everything just went down, and let's see, about the 14th, 15th. We still had the same three stocks, and we were, what is this? Yeah, 969. So what is that? That was like a $30 and 70 cents. Yeah. So we
29
lost
cents actually.
29 cents.
Yeah, you got to math quickly, man.
Math quickly.
Yeah, 29, 31. Oh my god, I can't math quickly. Never mind.
Yeah, we went.
I thought that said 71 for a second. I thought
yeah.
that said 71.
Yeah. So that was our lowest point. And since then, we devised a new strategy to go all in on one stock,
which is riskier.
which is riskier, but with $1,000, you really can't be diversified into so many stocks and still make like a lot of money. Yeah. So this channel, the brokerage account, the LLC that we created, this is all experimental for you guys for entertainment. But the goal is to make $1,000 into $1 million, and we want to do it in a timely manner. I would say in a timely manner. So we'll talk about which stock we chose, but that is what we did. In the middle of the week, I sold everything, and then we bought the one stock, and then it is slowly making up ground. So we went a down wave, and now hopefully
we'll break even again.
Yeah, we'll break even again, if not surpass it. But that's a quick recap of this past week. The one stock that we purchased, you might
have seen it already.
And I told myself I wasn't going to scroll, but I just did.
I think if you go to position cards, Yeah, it'll be there. It is.
There it is.
EXPI.
EXPI.
That is what we chose.
Mm-hmm. And we bought around 75, I believe. This doesn't tell us what our average thing is.
Oh, what happened to the last like $200? Because it says 78% of our portfolio. So like, what's going on with that?
Okay, so you know, Adam and I we put $1,000 into this account. Yeah, we're not planning to take any money out or put any money back in.
Okay.
So for example, if this account falls to $500, then we're gonna have to crawl back up to from 500 to
our million.
To our million, yeah. So I mean, it'll have its up and downs, you know. But that is our thing. We're not just gonna keep adding to put band-aids on mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that being said, if you can look at the price right here, you know, it's 75 now. I can't remember when I bought it, but it was around. I mean, it's 76 now. I can't remember when I bought it at. I should take note of this next time. Since we record, I should take note.
Well, also my question was like, why is it only 78% of our portfolio rather than 100?
Right. So buying these, you know, that's a good question. 78 seems like too big of a thing. Now, if I'm not wrong, we should have 12 shares. And why does this not say TD Ameritrade? Come on, make this more readable.
You should say 10 shares right there.
Oh, it does say 10 shares.
Yeah.
Well, it says 10 shares, so that means that the order I put in yesterday never got filled.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Oh, so otherwise it would be 100%.
Yeah.
But...
Well, yeah. So what I was getting at is that we bought 10 shares first, and then we had a little bit left. So I wanted to buy 2 more shares. I put in a market buy order yesterday.
Uh-huh.
What's going on here, TD Ameritrade? I mean, it's a market order. You're buying it at market price.
I mean,
right?
maybe did you buy it after hours or something? Or
no, I bought it during
because
hours.
market would be closed then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just didn't update it. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is.
Where's my phone? Hold on. This is okay. TD Ameritrade. You know, after all the hoops that we had to jump through to create an account, you're gonna
deny us our 2 shares.
Yeah, you're gonna play around like this? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, 10 shares. Yeah.
10 shares. Yeah.
Yeah, on your phone. Take a screenshot of that, and then maybe you can just also post that onto the video.
Oh,
just to show everyone what you're seeing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Nothing sensitive on there. Orders. History.
Just watch like you forgot to like actually send the order. Like
no, I mean I got a confirmation and everything.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is weird.
Maybe it expired. I don't know.
Maybe
I need to pay more attention to this than.
Well, I mean, like maybe you set the market order and then in that really short amount of time, the price changed again, right? And then the market order was for like 73 cents, and the market moved to 74, right? So therefore, your market order wasn't like filled.
No, the market order should be purchase. I want 2 now at whatever price it is.
Yeah, no, I mean I get that, but it's just like because like I do market order buys for crypto a lot, and when I buy it, it says can't fill your order because the price already changed. But that might just be like the exchange for like crypto exchanges because like you have to manually enter the price itself.
I mean, maybe it's the same with this.
Maybe.
I know on Robinhood, when you want, it's like market orders are for when you want to buy ASAP. Like, I want this number of stocks. I don't care what price it is. I want to be in it. Yeah. I want to have a position in it. So that's weird. The other way, if you don't invest, and I'm sorry it's so dark in here.
Yeah, I was listening. I was about to ask you.
You want to just pull the light? Actually, we're only lit by these. There you go.
There we go. I was literally about to ask you that. I was just like...
So the other type of order you can put it is a limit order, right? Yeah. So it's like if the stock price hits this price, I want to buy specifically at this price. Then give me this number of shares, you know? Or you can do the other way around. Give me exactly this number of shares at whatever price. That was my understanding. Maybe TD Ameritrade has a different just operates differently, but that is kind of a bummer because I put that order in yesterday. What I was going at before was that when I went to place the order for the two other stocks, I only had enough to buy two more. I was $6 short for that third one.
Oof.
Yeah, but
our mistakes really are catching up to us, right?
Yeah. Dang. I was $6 short for the third one.
Also, I want to know that it's kind of funny because how at the beginning of this we were like, man, any stock above like 40, we're not gonna touch because it's too expensive, and then here we are 2 weeks later, buying a $76 stock.
Yeah. So going all into a stock, like you would think like oh, he bought like 1,000 of this $1 stock. No, we bought 10 of this $76 stock. And just to explain, we'll go into XP World EXPI or EXP World Holdings in a second. But back when this started, let's go a month back, which was like November 18th.
Yeah. Also just zoom out for the year for this. Okay, also, like, yeah, I mean, I can talk about it, because, like, this is a company I work for, right? So, I can...
So, we know about this company, and if you've listened to any of the last podcasts, you know that Adam's a real estate agent.
I am.
And he works for EXPI.
EXP,
yeah. And that's how we know about the... That's how we know about the stock. Now, EXP, just to show you the chart real quick, we found it like right around this range.
Yeah.
We started talking about it.
Yeah, that's when we started talking about it. As a potential stock to buy, right?
As a potential stock to buy. We added it to our list, back in November.
Late November, yeah. It was around 42 or something like that.
Yeah, so right here in the mid-November range, we started talking about it. Now, at this time, we did not have our...
LLC set up.
We didn't have our LLC set up. We didn't have a bank account. We didn't have our
TD Ameritrade
account. This is just... we were just talking about stocks. We thought this might be a good one at $40.
We could have had 20 shares, man. I just realized,
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, our brokerage account was up on the 3rd.
December 3rd.
December 3rd.
Around like 50.
Yeah. And so now we didn't include EXPI because it was around that $40 range, and we thought that was just a little bit too expensive for us. Our $40 stock at the time was SBE, Switchback Tactical, right here.
Switchback Energy, right?
Switchback Energy.
What's tactical?
I don't know.
Okay.
Switchbacks. I don't know. That should be. There should be
army thinking of
yeah.
Right. Like
Switchback Energy, SBE. Yeah. That was our most expensive stock. It was less than 40. We had written this one kind of off for the moment, because let's see. Let's look at the exact date. December 3rd. December 3rd.
53. Yeah,
53. It jumped. Let's see on the closing of the December 3rd. Yeah, it jumped up and it closed at 57.
Yeah.
On that day, and Adam and I thought like, whew, that is a sharp jump. It's never gonna go. I mean, it's got to correct,
Yeah.
It's when stocks shoot straight up like that, the first thing we think is correction, so don't buy, right? It went sideways for a little bit, kinda, and then jumped up again,
and then kept jumping up,
and then kept going up, right?
Yeah.
So this stock.
Yeah, go back to January of this year. It literally octupled 800%. It literally went from like $9 all the way up to 70. It almost like it 800%. It grew. Yeah. At the beginning of this year, EXP they had like 5,000 agents. Now they have 40,000.
Yeah.
Right. Like no debt. They're expanding into 5 new countries. Like France, Portugal, South Africa, India, Mexico, and then they've been in the U.S., Canada, and Great Britain, I think. So it's in 8 countries now. 40,000 agents. They own a software platform called Vervelo, which the EXP World, which is kind of like The Office, but it's really weird. Imagine if you like it's like The Sims but for like work. That's like EXP World. And
now I have the page open right here, but you see kind of an example right here.
This right. Yeah. And they own this platform, and I think they license it out to other companies, so they make money that way. EXP is debt free, and then it's just been like insane growth numbers this year, and what also like COVID definitely didn't hurt it, right? Because like all the other real estate brokerages, like they have to close because quarantine and everything like that. But like I mean, I work from home literally in my pajamas, right? So I can, as long as I have a laptop and internet connection, like I can work anywhere, right? Which has really been helpful, right? Because like pandemic, like it was just like it's almost as if this was like designed for COVID, you know?
Yeah.
And then another thing. Oh, sorry. What would you want to say?
Well, just to backtrack a little bit. If you don't know about EXP real estate, they don't have like physical offices.
Yeah, it's cloud based.
Yeah, it's cloud based. It's all virtual based. Working. So, as you can imagine, when COVID hit, when not companies, but when the quarantine started and businesses had to close their doors and practice quarantine, right?
Yeah.
All the other real estate agents with physical locations that meet in person with their clients got hit quite a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. EXP being remote, and it's kind of like like how do you contact and talk to your clients? Is it through emails and phones, or?
I mean, like that's like any agent, like like that's how like any agent talks to like their clients and stuff like that. It's just email, phone, and stuff like that. Yeah. But like specifically, if you want to like talk like to your broker, or if you want to talk to like, or if you want to like do like team meetings or something, like you have this and you don't have to go to the office, right?
Yeah.
With like EXP World, right?
Yeah.
And then they offer like live trainings and stuff like that. So like it's literally just like an all-in-one kind of thing, right? I thought it was really corny at first, but like it's grown on me.
Yeah. I mean, it is basically The Sims.
The Sims, but for
you just
work,
don't have that freaking green diamond over everyone's head. But I mean, yeah, in a COVID world, this would be really beneficial. It would really help to have. This is their website. I mean, it's a
real
pretty,
estate.
Yeah, it's a real estate standard. You can go up here. You can buy a home, sell a home. You can join a team, find an agent. Investor relations. That's this page right here.
Did I mention they acquired Success Magazine?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh,
but
okay.
They acquired, what is it called? Success
Magazine, yeah.
Can I just look it up? Or?
Yeah, sure.
C.
2 C's.
Yeah, that's right here.
Oh, okay.
So let's check this out. Success Magazine. Okay. When you put Mark Cuban right up there at the front. Interesting. What does it do? Like, just talk about people who are successful?
I mean, I don't know. I've never read Success Magazine. But I mean, I think it's like a business magazine just by looking at it like for financial stuff, right? So, which makes sense because it's real estate. You know, hey, why don't you got money? Invest in real estate or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like an interesting thing.
Yeah, and then another thing I also kind of wanted to mention, because I think this would have an impact as the charts as well. Here, could you go back to the charts? So EXP, they have this program called the Agent Equity Program.
I think you mentioned that last week.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I know I mentioned it to you, but like off camera.
Okay.
But
go ahead.
Just for so basically, it's just like when you close a deal, they'll take 5% of your commission, and they'll purchase company stock at a 10% discount.
But for you,
for me, right,
yeah.
and it's vested for 3 years. Now, if you think about that, like how because the big question is just like at least the thing that's on my mind is like, how does that affect the price, right? Because with people constantly buying it, would it push the price up? But since they're buying it at a discount, would it push the price down? And the other thing is that it's vested for 3 years. So 3 years from now, I mean, the stock will grow up with the company's growth and everything like that, right? But for minimum, and because like EXP's agents, they're always constantly making deals and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
So they're always constantly getting awarded stock and stuff like that. I mean, like they have so many stock programs in this company, right? Where they give you stock, and so at least for the Agent Equity Program, it's vested for 3 years, right? So in 3 years, when it's like, say, I don't know, 150 or whatever, right? And would there be like mass sell-offs of stock, and then would that drive it down, or because there could also be, but if there's demand that needs for that could push it up, right? So like you might see like in the future there could be some pretty interesting swings in this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. But it's invested for 3 years, but
well, I mean, in 1 year it just went from 9 to
9 to
72,
yeah,
right, or 76, yeah.
No, it's invested. It's
vested.
It's vested for 3 years, but you don't have to sell it at the end of the 3 years, right? You can just keep it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like it's at that. But like, think about this. You have all this stock, and you like that you bought cheap, or that was given to you like cheap, and like it's way out. Like, who wouldn't want to cash that out, right?
That is true. Yeah.
Right, like you just lock those gains in.
Yeah.
And you pay long-term capital gains taxes on it, right? Because it's not taxed as income, right? You've held it for 3 years.
Yeah, it depends on. I feel like it depends on the agent and how well he did during those 3 years, because I mean, technically, if you only sell a house per year, you would only have, the 5% from 3 sales in those 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or sorry, not if you sell 3 houses in 1 year. Yeah. Not 3 houses over 3 years, because the next year, whenever you sell that house, whatever stock that was purchased is vested for the next 3 years. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's just like, what do you think? What do you think of that?
I think if the company is doing well, right? I think that's a pretty good deal. Like if I was like, Tesla's building the Gigafactory, right?
Okay.
Here in Austin. I have considered applying for a job there. As a Tesla employee, if they gave me Tesla stock at a discount, per year.
That was part of like your compensation package?
Yeah. It's part. If that was part of my compensation package, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. Not only like back, if this was like a year or two ago, back when the Tesla stock was, in the just 100, in the 200s, I would have still been like, yeah, this is dope. Like,
6 times your money.
Yeah, I'll take it. One of my favorite stories is and I can't remember which company did this, but Rob Dyrdek, when he was young, a skateboarding company wanted to sponsor him, I believe, and but they didn't have enough money.
Mm-hmm.
So what he asked for instead was part ownership of that company. In exchange for the
stock,
sponsorship,
right?
yeah. And I thought that was super smart. As a kid, he didn't know what he was doing, and then if you look at on it on the outside, it's like, you're not really like, it's like cool. He's got part ownership of that company, but technically, whenever you buy a stock, you have part ownership of whatever company that you just bought stock in,
Yeah.
right? So if I was working for Tesla and Tesla gave me Tesla stock, like every year or so, I'd be like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I wouldn't be applying to a company if I didn't believe that it had longevity in it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, but you have to think of it like if every Tesla employee, if I'm saying if,
Yeah,
because I don't know if they do this, but if every Tesla employee has Tesla stock and then just one day wanted to cash out, like what would that do to the?
well, I mean, but like, there's demand, all that demand for Tesla
Yeah.
stock, right?
Yeah.
So like maybe it could meet that demand,
Right.
and like it wouldn't crash the price, right?
Right.
I mean, because think about it, like I don't think there is an EXP agent that like didn't opt into.
Yeah.
like why wouldn't you like?
Yeah.
Or it's just like. So
Yeah.
like all the agents and stuff like that, they are shareholders.
Yeah.
In the company itself.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And I think it promotes like what do you call it when an employee wants to stay at the company, right?
Oh, like loyalty.
Like loyalty. Yeah. Because now that you're part of the company, you own company stock. The more commissions, the more houses you sell,
or buy, or lease.
right.
Yeah.
The more money you make, period, because you have your commission,
mm-hmm.
and then the more stocks you get.
Yeah. Well, hold on here. Just Google like EXP like stock grants because when you there's this thing in real estate called capping, right? Mm-hmm. So when you make the company a certain amount of money, it's called like you cap. That's what so when you make like EXP,
what does it say here?
When you here just like opens that. So when you make like when you make the company a certain amount of money, you cap, and I think with EXP when you cap, they give you stock.
Really?
Yeah. Like let's see.
Elaborate on what it means to cap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like so when you make the company a certain amount of money, you can. Okay, so normally the commission split. That. Yeah, well, I don't know how to explain. So the normal split is like 80-20, right? So you keep 80%, you make the company 20%.
Yeah.
When you've done enough deals and you make the company $16,000, you cap, which means they're not going to take any like more or like they're not like.
So that
or that, like that's like the max the company will take from you, right? And then after that, after you cap, your split becomes 100-0. You keep everything.
Yeah.
Like all the commission is yours.
Yeah. Right? What you're saying, you just explained what cap means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your split becomes from 80-20 to
100-0.
Yeah, 100-0.
Yeah, and then they give you stock.
Yeah, and granted an award of $400 worth of EXP holdings.
Yeah.
Common stock. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but and then this is what it was. When you I think it's like if you do 20 more deals after you cap, you become like an icon, which is like an award or something like that, and then they give you $16,000 worth of stock.
Oh.
So like
in any that's
yeah.
That's when you become an icon.
Yeah, and then it resets every year, so you got to do that every year. But like but it's just like
yeah.
That like you basically like broke even then, right? Because like you make the company like 16 grand, but then you get 16 grand of stock.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Back.
Yeah.
And then back right here. Let's say between like if you were working for this company in 2019, I would have tried to make as many
deals
as I could, because at $10, 400 can buy you 40 stock.
40
and
shares,
16, yeah. 16 can
Well,
buy
how much would 40 shares of that stuff be worth now? Like 40 times what? 72?
Yeah, 40
2,800 or something like that?
40 times
76.
76. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that 200 that what 100 200?
That $400.
That $400 would have turned into $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Times 76.
Interesting.
And if you were an icon, wait.
16,000 divided by 10. Right. 1,600 shares.
1,600 times 76. Yeah.
Wow.
That would have been a 6-digit, yeah. And that's on top of the 400 that you got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Stuff like that, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, but if the we don't need that. If, let's say, you're making deals now, and then the stock tanks, then it'd be the opposite way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not losing any money, but the value of the stock that you got just lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, back to our portfolio, did we buy high?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely
buy
did.
high.
We definitely did.
Well, I mean, we can also think about this as just like, this is just kind of like a placeholder until we figure out what our next move is.
Yeah.
And then we'll get out of EXPI.
Yeah.
But like this could be like just our go-to kind of stock, just when we have nowhere else to put it.
Mm-hmm.
We just put it here, let it stew for a little bit, and
Yeah.
then we just
Yeah. I mean, like, it's got good growth. Let's look at like the huge thing. Well, that is definitely straight up. But it started back in what? It went public in
2013?
2013?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. The end of 2013.
Yeah, November 13th. Oh, 1st of November. On my birthday.
Yeah. So yeah, it's shooting straight up now. And looking at this on the monthly calendar, yeah, it's probably due for a correction soon. But this is our all-in stock for the next week. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can break even. And during the week, we'll go and look for some other stocks and maybe either go all in on another one or go buy two different ones. But we're in EXPI right now. Now Adam, he works for the company, so we can say that maybe his opinion is a little bit biased.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's weird that I'm like shilling my own company. But
right.
I mean, but it's just like it's what they do. Like, okay, like
yeah. Yeah, I mean, looking at this is the 3 hour. 3 hours kind of weird. I like the 30 minutes a little bit. So in my opinion, I don't work for the company. I know I don't know too much about real estate. I've never leased a home, rented an apartment, bought land,
I can teach you.
Yeah. I mean, that's on my to-do list. I want to definitely buy land. That's number one. In the future, I may get an apartment. I don't know. It would be nice to have like an actual space to do this recording in instead of my own bedroom. But that's all future stuff. Looking at this graph, I do like it. I do think it's high. But if you're holding this for a week, I think you're fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like long term, I think this is gonna. This is
yeah,
easily $100 stock.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. I think and I agree with you. I think the way it's going, the way the company operates. Scrolling down right here really quick and look at the financials. I mean, it looks great. It's nothing but up. And look at the it's just just revenue, nothing is in the negative.
Oh, actually, hold on.
What?
Minus. Yeah.
Oh, net income.
minus 22. Oh, well, this is probably because like they're. Oh no 2018 2019. Huh.
But what's revenue versus income?
Well, this is the total, and then minus expensive is net
Yeah.
net income.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. Wow, they didn't. And that graph is so little. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
But hold on, yeah, in Q120, yeah, see, yeah, 15,
Yeah.
15 million Q320, but yeah.
So we're looking at this graph and -7, -22, -22, -9, right? And so slowly going up,
yeah,
going
and
to
then
the quarterly
quarterly.
for this year.
Yeah.
You
0.
have you have they made 800K.
No, but I'm saying like no like debt. Like, cause cause when I talked to like my mentor about this and stuff like that, she's like, yeah, this company has no debt right now.
Right. Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah. But for income, now we're in the positive income.
Yeah, making money.
Yeah. This between Q4 and Q4 19 and Q1 20, this is probably when they acquired like Success and stuff like that, right? They spent some money.
They acquired Success, I think, in Q2 or Q3.
Oh, okay.
It was recent, yeah.
Okay. Well, net income, it dropped a little bit. Net revenue dropped also. Total revenue dropped. But they're back up they went from 165K to 8 mil and then now 14 mil.
Yeah.
We can only expect that to go up a little bit more unless they do something drastic. I mean, if you ask me, I like the stock. It's a little too expensive for my taste, but I do like it.
You get to say that when it's at 120, like
right.
So it's all relative right now.
Yeah. It's all relative. We don't know what the future is gonna bring. I mean, like if somebody told me like, hey, do you want to buy some Tesla stock? It's $70. Knowing what I know now, I'd be like, yeah, give me all of the Tesla stocks at $70. You know, but yeah. I like it. Looking at it, I like it for the next week. Let's stay in it. It could either save us or dig us a bigger hole because we are all in on it. This is the only stock. Yeah, we this is the only stock we own. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, like, are there any other stocks that kind of been piquing your interest that think that potentially we should go in on?
I don't know. This list right here is the list that we've created for our LLC. If we never mentioned it, what's our LLC called?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, Nagamera.
Yeah, it's Nagamera Holdings
LLC. Yeah.
LLC. Company needs a name, and that's
it's a red dragon. That's
it means red dragon in Malay.
And that's why it's the red list.
Yeah, and that's why it's the red list. On this.
But I'm thinking about it now. We probably should have named it like Green Dragon or something because like red is synonymous with loss, right? In stock.
Right. You're right. Yeah. But red is so much more aggressive, and I would say that our strategy right now is quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. So one thing I am a little worried about for EXPI is now that the vaccine is coming out. Ideally, the world is slowly returning back to normal. In 2021. Would like I don't know the whole process of buying or selling homes, but for me personally, the most comfortable way for me to do it is going to be the way I want to do it, right? But do people prefer to walk into an office to talk in person with an agent?
I mean, like, firstly, I don't even think, because most of the time people don't even meet at the office. right? Normally, like the agent will meet the client at like a Starbucks or something for a first meeting or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And
like,
that's something you could do.
Yeah, and like I it's good. It's like that's just the way it is. Like no one goes to the office. Like it's really weird for people to
Yeah.
go to
So
the
then,
office.
why do real estate companies have?
I mean, it's probably just like a central location where the broker is, and then maybe they can do like team trainings or something. You know.
Yeah.
But EXP doesn't
sense.
have that, and they offer their trainings on EXP World and everything like that. And it's just less overhead, right?
Yeah,
it's really cheap to work at like EXP. Like the only fees itself is just like $85 a month.
Yeah.
And that's to pay for like their like resources and and then just like some online stuff.
Yeah.
But like because like normally like if there is a physical office, like you got to pay a franchise fee on top of that, and maybe like a desk fee on top of that.
Yeah.
So like it's cheaper.
Dang, man, $85. Okay, to put that into perspective, right? So you work as a real estate agent.
Yep.
And your monthly fee to work as a real estate agent is $85. Okay. My other company is because I photograph, so I have As Far As LLC, and that's my photography company. I pay $60 a month for the Adobe suite. That's so I can use Lightroom and Photoshop to edit my photos, right? And this is not counting any of the equipment that I purchased, right? So that's $60 a month for the editing software that I use, which is nice because these videos I edit them on Adobe Premiere. So
you use it.
so I do use it. Like since I already have it, I can use it to edit these videos. Then I have $10. I think it's 10. It's like $12 with plus tax for Dropbox, my Dropbox subscription. That's where I load up all the photos. That's how I deliver photos to my clients, right? So that's at like $70-ish. And then I pay I might be leaving some stuff out. These are the biggest expenses, I think. It's $30 a month for my website.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the company just gave me a website.
Right. So and then I pay yearly for my own domain name. So I might be leaving stuff out here and there. I don't know if I have any other subscriptions, but it is like around, like my overhead per month for my photography business is right around $100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, 85 to work as a real estate agent versus,
I mean, that's just for the company itself, which is pretty cheap. Like the bigger expenses, like to pay for like an MLS membership.
Okay, so you do have like other...
but like everyone has to have like an MLS membership and stuff like that.
Like a real estate
but
agent.
I'm just talking about like for the company itself.
Yeah.
It's 85.
Yeah.
Which is really cheap.
Yeah. And then you're technically an independent contractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, in short, we're in EXP. EXPI. EXPI is the symbol for the stock. We're in EXPI for at least the next week until we
figure out what to do.
I want to do a little bit more research. The EV market has sprung. Ooh, the sun got bright.
Oh, that's nice.
The EV market is recovering a little bit, but it's recovering slowly. I want to look at some other industries. To see what's going up right now. The pharmaceutical industry might be doing well.
Think there are any like big video games being released or something? We could buy like
Cyberpunk just came out, right?
Yeah, but that tanks CD Projekt Red's.
Did it?
Yeah, dude, Cyberpunk. They pulled Cyberpunk from the PlayStation Store, I think.
Really?
Because it was such a buggy mess and everything like that.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just one of these days. I feel like I've said this before. It's just like one of these days. Like I'll just have like an hour-long rant on like why you shouldn't buy AAA video game titles anymore. Just like why it all sucks. But like,
I mean, GameStop is just going sideways. It's been 14 and 15 like forever now.
I mean, bought there and sold there, and it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty
I mean,
nifty.
yeah. That would be nice, but it's going in this uptrend. It's a far cry from the $4 that it used to.
No,
be.
I'm talking about like Sony or something, or like Microsoft, right? But
Yeah,
I don't really think there are like any big releases in January though.
Yeah. Well, you want to find the sweet spot for the price. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, you can buy Sony or Microsoft, but you're gonna have less. We're gonna have like 5 stocks.
That's true.
Of one thing. I like to find. Me personally, I like to find.
Wait, Tesla's almost at 700 again.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Stop.
Yeah, it just keeps going up.
It was just like, when will it go down? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll look at something else.
What I like to find is I want to try to find something in like the $6 to $8 range, and just
Okay, but
and
like
so
in what like industry though?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. To figure out what interest, to use the week to figure out what stock from what industry to go into.
Okay.
Yeah, while we're in
EXPI.
EXPI, yeah. Really, in short, that's our plan for the next week. Yeah, and then we'll see if we can break even and then use the grand to put into something else. If we can find something between like the $6 to $9 range, we can buy 100 of a stock. And I personally I like buying in 100
In
stock.
bulk.
Yeah, in 100 stock increments, because then every penny the stock goes up, that's $1.
Yeah.
Or if it goes down, that's $1 out of my pocket or $1 in my pocket. It's just really easy math that way.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to figure out 10 is not bad, but trying to figure out I have 32 of this stock. How much did I just make today? Trying to do math in my head. It's yeah. Do we what time are we at? We're at 47. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can just call it early today a little bit.
Just a recap. Today is basically just a recap on what we're doing. If you know anything about EXPI, if we're looking through, I don't know what the saying is, but if
we're looking at it with like rose-colored lenses, right?
If you have anything, to anything against it, please let us know.
Like pros and cons. Right?
Yeah, pros and cons. Yeah. So if please comment if you don't like the stock for some reason. I would really like to know why, just to see the other perspective of it. So please, feel free to comment. One guy, I was editing and I was uploading last week, and one guy, I think he might be a buddy of yours, or he might just be a passerby, but he commented, here's a free comment for the algorithm. and I saw that a week too late, but I did reply back to him. That was pretty dope. So yeah, if you just want to throw in a comment, just say hey. We can use the comment. We're so small. There's nobody really on here. Not yet.
Not yet. One day.
Yeah.
Look, we'll really get the audience going once we actually make some money off of this, right? Because no one wants to watch two idiots lose money. Well, I mean, they do, but just to laugh at them, right?
Yeah.
We want to actually
build something. If we started with $1 million.
Yeah, people would be watching.
Watching what if we started with $1 million and we started losing money, people would be watching us and be like, I'm not gonna do what he's doing, but this is a little entertaining to watch. But we're going about the other way. We're trying to make $1 million out of $1,000. So
once we 10 times our money, once we make it to 5,000, 10,000, I think that's when people will start paying attention. But...
Right. And then to clarify, clarify even further, we want to make $1 million out of the grand just by buying and selling stock.
Yeah.
The most simple thing you can do, right? There's no margin trading. There's
no options, no calls, no puts,
no puts. Just purely buy a stock, sell a stock, buy a stock, sell a stock, and this is our experiment to see if we can turn that $1,000 into $1 million. Yep. So thank you again. As always, if you've made it this far, you're a hero. Thanks for holding on. We'll call it for this week. We didn't really go on many tangents today. We just really
because we had a lot to say about
right,
EXPI, and it's just like I just crawled out of bed and got here, so I'm like I'm still tired, man.
Yeah. No, same. His knocking at my door woke me up. It's a Saturday morning. We're recording on Saturday morning. You know what I mean? And you would think we partied hard last night, and then I'm gonna kill myself for sitting in this position later, but Adam and I we've been working out.
Yeah, we literally see each other every day to like work out, and then like Saturday, which is our rest day, but like we record on Saturday, so I literally see him every day.
Yeah, but Friday is a special day because Friday is specifically our leg day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, so we run and go to the gym every other day. And run days are they're cardio days,
and they hurt, right?
Yeah, they're cardio days. They hurt, but we are using our legs. Mm-hmm. This neighborhood out here has just got the worst hills in the world, and it is painful. It is a complete leg workout, but not like a gym leg workout. You know what I mean? So our weighted squats, our one-legged squats, our leg curls, leg extensions, lunges.
It's just special type of pain.
Yeah, it's a very special type of pain, and when I got home last night, like, you finish your food quick, but it took me about like 45 minutes to finish my dinner, and then after it I was just catatonic. So yeah. You think waking up at noon we partied hard last night, but it really wasn't that. It was literally like we were just doing squats for an hour basically, and we're just completely just out.
It sucks.
Yeah. But just like investing in the market is for our future.
Yeah, our future selves will thank us for this.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I entered in the stock market when I did. I wish I had stayed in the stock market. When
Actually, I just thought of a pretty big tangent. If you want to go into, I mean, it's kind of late. I know it's just like I thought of this now. But you ever see that picture of the meme? It was just like 35% of all dollars that have been printed, ever, have been printed this year.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah,
35% of money that has
of all dollars that have ever been printed.
Damn.
Has been printed this year. Okay, well, I think we just found our tangent for the day. Look up the picture, right?
What? Okay.
Look up the picture because like this is like because like what reminded me of that is because like you said that we like I wish I entered the stock market last year, right? But it's just like okay, we're in it this year, but what's gonna happen the next year, right? Go to like images or something.
Oh, I went to the Reddit.
Yeah. Okay. No, but it's just like that's the thing though. It's just like
these guys watching is like, man, they said it was over. Right when I wanted to leave, they pulled me right back in.
It literally just reminded me. But yeah, look at that, right? 2020, bam, right? How is this gonna affect the market, right? Because like, would this tank the market because inflation is just gonna, like, I mean, like, how is this gonna impact inflation? How is this gonna impact the stock markets, right? Did we enter the top of like the stock market as a whole? Because like Tesla just doesn't seem to go it just everything just seems going like crazy. Maybe we should turn this into like a Bitcoin investable.
I'm not opposed to it because this is all about buying and selling stock, but you can buy and sell gold stock. You can also
ETFs.
Gold
ETFs.
Yeah, gold ETFs. You can also do exchanges.
Yeah.
Like
But it's just like when is this going to be accounted for in the stock market?
Right.
Or would this pump the stock market even more, because that's what it's been doing for the past year?
Yeah.
Right, because the government just
no. I think somebody's gonna pay for this, and it's probably gonna be the small investors, like small businesses pay for much. Now you did mention Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, was it this week or last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
Right here.
Boom.
It had a huge run.
All-time high. Bitcoin is at an all-time high right now.
So this is really quick before we let you guys go. If you've stayed this long. Bitcoin this past week has surpassed its all-time high. And it had a little bit of correction, but it's still going up. It's at 23.
I feel like it's testing like 24.
Yeah.
Did it break 24? Yeah. No, it's going to test 24. But like, honestly, I think Bitcoin, once it breaks its all-time high, it did this last bull run too. So it broke its all-time high. It went back a little bit, and then it really broke its all-time high. Nice. Right? So it'll be at 24. Maybe it might stay above 20, and then maybe it might go down to 18, 19 to retest that. But then after that,
it'll go all the way. It'll go to the moon.
Straight up.
Straight to the moon. Anyway, but now we're not doing margins. We're not doing options. We're not doing anything but buying and selling, right? Anybody can buy and sell Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So at any point, I feel like it's fair game to switch from stocks and put all into Bitcoin.
Yeah, but I mean, but the big problem with that is the exchanges, because because like it's just tied to one account. It's only for individuals. I don't know if you can invest in Bitcoin as an LLC.
As an LLC.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
So that's that. I mean, because that's the reason why we did stocks, right? Because when we were discussing this first, we were like, okay, we could do crypto or stocks, and then we're like, okay, well, if we're making an LLC to do this, it's probably easier to just do like stocks, because they accommodate for that.
Yeah. Well, I think we can. I think we can resolve.
I mean, in your personal account, maybe you just buy Bitcoin or something, and then you.
Right. Well, no, I think we can in the time between videos, I think research can be done to see which companies allow that and to ask. Because personally, I feel like if Bitcoin wants to be anything, it needs to cover all its bases, and it will have to allow, if not already.
Well, I mean, that's not up to Bitcoin. That's up to the exchanges.
Oh, right.
Right, because Bitcoin. Right. Bitcoin's just.
Yeah. And so, but I mean, aren't companies already buying Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they accept Bitcoin as payment and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, I mean like buying, like they buy.
Oh,
Bitcoin.
just as an asset to hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was a company that did that.
Yeah.
But I think its stock tanked after that, because like none of the institutional investors were taking it seriously. Yeah. So.
But hey,
give it time. Once all the old guard like leave and retire and stuff like that, the new people that are used to Bitcoin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They'll adopt it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's call it there. This is a bit of a worrying graph. If you don't already know, this graph going up means the value of the dollar is going down.
Yeah.
And
how is this going to affect the market?
Yeah, how is that going to affect the market? Because I feel like somebody's going to have to pay for that at some point. Yeah. So,
we'll call it there.
Yeah,
See you all
we'll call
next
it
week.
there. Bye.